Welcome to Count Stackula on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Today, we are letting her rip right off the cuff. Yeah, baby. We're going to talk about a number of various topics. So let's get into it. All right. So first off, we have for your viewing pleasure some nice Libertads, a few coins left from having vaulted all my silver and gold. This is kind of like a few coins that I decided to hang on to for the videos because they look pretty, right? All right. So today's format is obviously going to be a little bit different because we're not exactly talking about coins, okay? But we are going to be talking about wealth. And wealth is obviously, it's a huge topic in coins because we tend to express our wealth through the coins that we collect, right? Well, ask any millionaire what's important to them, okay? What are they going to say? Well, they might surprise you, but they might say that health is the new wealth, bro. Yes, it's true. Because once you've attained millions of dollars, the next level, there's always another level, right? But yeah, you could attain even more money. But if you don't have your health, how are you going to enjoy that money? So a lot of millionaires will say, health is really important. They want to be able to be around to enjoy the money that they have. Makes perfect sense. It's totally logical. Except that most people are killing themselves to make a buck. And that's the problem. That's the irony behind it, because you spend your life making all this money. Once you get it, you realize, oh crap, I destroyed myself on my way to making all this money. Well, that is my message, all right? I'm saying it today. Guys, focus on your health. It's really important. When I was a kid, I started very early exercising, okay? Whether it was sports or just personal motivation, I always implemented exercise into my daily activity. And I grew that habit. So it comes natural to me. I've designed my life around it. And sometimes I've been wealthy, sometimes I've been broke. But you know what? I've mostly been healthy. And that has served me very well. So I think it's important to definitely take that into consideration. Your health is your wealth. So, what does it mean? Well, hey, maybe it means you take an extra walk throughout the day, okay? I have a dog, and so, I'm so fortunate because he helps me get out there because he needs a walk. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gone and take that walk, for sure. I for sure wouldn't have gone out and taken that walk if I didn't have a dog. So sometimes just having a dog can be a ticket to attaining your health back, if you don't walk. But if you want to just start doing something, maybe get a dog. That's a good place to start. Because now I'm taking 5-6 walks a day with my dog. That helps. It's really helpful. Just simple walking is a great start. Now, I'm obviously going to do some more than that. I love yoga. I love surfing, paddle boarding, other activities I do. Those things are really helpful, and they help to maintain your health. Also, you want to eat healthy as well. So get some vegetables, get some greens, eat your vegetables. Don't eat that fried food, that greasy stuff, and stay away from the fast food, common sense stuff. That definitely makes a difference. Because you want to be able to enjoy your wealth that you create. You work real hard for it. You want to have less problems later on. So building wealth for your retirement could also mean building a healthy lifestyle so that you can enjoy your later years. That's an important part. All right, so what else are we going to talk about today? Well, all right, real quick, I told one of my viewers in a comment, he mentioned those new NZ Mint Comics coins that he thought they were really cool, and I do too. I think they're really cool. I don't know if you've seen them, but they came out recently in 2022 with the Amazing Fantasy 15 cover art, Spider-Man first appearance in a cool little colorized 1 ounce proof format, and yeah, it looks awesome. But I've got a bone to pick because with NZ Mint, because yo, they stole my idea. Look at this. I 3D printed this way before those coins came out, all right, with the intention of turning this into silver. They stole my idea, bro. The only reason why I didn't go ahead with it is you see, it's quite complicated, okay? But this is a resin print. Let me get that into focus. It says 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. Over here we got Count Stackula, and then Spider-Man art bar on the sides. We've got the Final Fantasy. No, it's the Amazing Fantasy 15. And then we've got Spider-Man logo. This was among one of the first art bars that I intended to create. But it's not as easy as just, carving this into a mold and then pouring it, because of the detail, the fine detail. It just wouldn't be picked up by a silver pour. It's probably too fine and you wouldn't even be able to see it. So, without like a press, it's really hard to get that kind of detail. There are other ways, like lost wax casting, which is basically how jewelry is made in a lot of cases, and I've done that before, but I don't have all the equipment to do it currently. I will explore that later, and I'll do something just like this to experiment. But I'm a long way away from creating a silver version of one of these, unfortunately. And that's why I never really showed it off on the channel or advertised, because, hey, it's not silver yet, but it's supposed to be. But let's look at another one that I did, just in case NZ Mint decides to come out with this for their next one. They probably won't, because this is DC comic. And that was, they're doing Marvel, I think. Or maybe they did The Flash. I don't know. They're bouncing. Anyway, this was like one of my second designs I did. And you see, I designed up the sides again, the edges, to look real cool. And I even put the year on it. It was 2022 when I made this Batman art bar, which I think is pretty cool, because this one's even got this nice little lip, this rim. It would fit in a normal 1 ounce bar capsule, so it looked really cool. And it ideally would be, just 1 ounce approximately of silver. But like I said, there's a little bit more that goes into this kind of stuff than just simply pouring. Not only that, but one other thing that kind of slowed me down was the fact that these are actually IPs, and you can't exactly legally sell another person's IP, intellectual property, right? Without their permission. So I wouldn't be doing it licensed. It would just be like, it's okay to make that, but apparently not legit to sell that kind of intellectual property, even if it is on a metal. So, but if it's fan art, whatever, you can get away with it. But as soon as you start getting a lot of attention, Disney's gonna come after you, bro. I'm telling you. Anyway, you can take a look at those if you want. But so I do intend to do some more projects like this down the road when I can grow my 3D printing to silver forging business. But right now it's like I've got other things going on. I'm trying to sell my home, and that kind of really just came up recently, and it's kind of interrupting my personal business plan for 2023, which I recommend for everyone. I hope you have a business plan for every year, or set some New Year's resolutions and stuff. I made them, but guess what? I got thrown a huge curveball, and I'm dealing with it. It wasn't easy. It's still not easy. Time is flying, and I'm wondering if I'm actually going to achieve my 2023 goals that I set for myself. And but I'm confident and I'm hopeful that I will, because I consider myself an entrepreneur. I'm starting my business here, and I'm taking steps towards making something and building something. And yeah, definitely working with the community too, because you've seen those 3D printed boxes. Some of you have even purchased them, and I thank you very much for that. It really helps the channel out a lot. It's actually something I really enjoy making as well. When you're looking to advance in your entrepreneurship, you want to try to solve problems. And so that's what I've done. I've looked at a lot of different storage solutions that I personally had problems with before I even had a 3D printer, and I'm like, oh, these 10-ounce bars, they're getting all scratched up. I need some way to protect them. A lot of people probably also have that problem too in this community, And so I figured, okay, all right, I'm going to make a 10-ounce bar box that can hold 5. And that's what I did. And then somebody came out and said, hey, you know what? I want one with 10. And I was like, yo, that's easy. I can do that. So I did. And now that's like one of the hotter selling products in my repertoire. So you never know what's going to happen. I'm not getting it on Amazon right now because, in order to be on Amazon, you got to go through all the hoops that they put out for you. You got to get the UPC codes. I'm not selling like tens of thousands of products yet. I'm selling 1 or 2 here. It's not at this point worth it, but maybe as things begin to scale, then perhaps. But I also think that I don't want to get ahead of myself. But you never know where life is gonna take you, or your path to entrepreneurship. And so I just wanted to kind of go over some of those topics today. We've been all over the place really with it, and got more videos coming soon. I just wanted to experiment a little bit with this new format that we're going to be working with here for a little while as my coins are being vaulted, and I still want to make some cool content for y'all, but it's really kind of going to be off the cuff and not necessarily about the coins themselves, but more of my thoughts on coin related or wealth strategies perhaps. So I hope you enjoyed the video for today, and please comment below your thoughts. Part of the reason why I showed these off was because a commenter in one of my last videos. Check out the descriptions if you're interested in any of those products that I talked about. And we'll catch you on the next one. This is Count Stackula. Peace.